Thank you, Governor Polito and Mayor Walsh, for those kind words. We're truly lucky to have such wonderful partners here in Boston and in Massachusetts. Now, each year, Destination Boston Harbor, Save the Harbor, Save the Bay honors extraordinary people who believe in the power of clean water to transform our communities and improve people's lives. So this year, we are honored to honor our 2020 Boston Harbor Heroes. Joe?
Thanks, Chris. This year it is my pleasure to introduce the first two Boston Harbor Heroes. This year's first award goes to Lisa Whalen, Chief Executive Officer, Massachusetts Port Authority. As CEO of Massport, Lisa Whalen understands the economic importance of the Port of Boston and Logan Airport to both our capital city and the Commonwealth. She also understands the environmental, recreational, and educational value of Boston Harbor, and she shares Save the Harbor, Save the Bay's commitment to share the harbor with the region's children and families. Thank you very much, Lisa, for all of your support, and you are well-deserved for this recognition.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Lydia Edwards. I'm the District City Councilor. I represent East Boston, Charlestown, and the North End. I think of all the city councilors, I have the most waterfront. Ed Flynn might disagree, but I'm pretty sure I do. And so the waterfront is part of having access to the waterfront is a social justice issue for many people in my district. It's one of equity, it's one of beauty, and having access to fresh air and a clean water is something that I'm very passionate about. And it's something that for many people, that is their joy, and that is something that they can afford to have access to, and it's worth fighting for. So this organization's dedication to not only keeping the harbor safe, but really having a whole education about how to be good stewards and also how to enjoy our open space is vital to the health and wellness of many people in my district. I'm so honored to live in East Boston, where I regularly run by and around the waterfront, but also to represent Charlestown with its Navy Yard and the North End. All of us need access to clean, beautiful, natural resources, and this organization is dedicated to that. And the organizations that we will be awarding shortly have dedicated their entire missions to making sure our youth and many people in our community, regardless of their income, where they come from, or the languages that they speak, have access to it as well. So I'm thankful for everyone here and all the dedication. And yes, it is despite this moment that we are coming together in this awkward way, but the mission, the brilliance, and honestly, the heart of Save the Harbor, Save the Bay is just as bright, just as strong, and just as needed as it was before.
Thank you, Lydia. Good evening, everyone. Again, my name is Adrian Maduro, proud to serve as the state representative for East Boston, the 1st Suffolk District. And I also serve at the State House on the Metropolitan Beaches Commission. So do a lot of wonderful work with Save the Harbor, Save the Bay. And like Lydia said, we wish we could be together celebrating in person, but this will have to do, and grateful for technology allowing us to gather tonight. Growing up in East Boston, I have to say, we didn't realize when we were kids, but the water quality was quite terrible at Constitution Beach, and our beach did not have many amenities. As I started working in government, I realized the transformative role that Save the Harbor, Save the Bay played in really bolstering our communities, one of our most important natural resources, and really one of the only access points to our waterfront for a community that is surrounded by water, and that is Constitution Beach. Fast forward to where we are today in 2020, we have one of the cleanest beaches in the metropolitan area. We have so many amenities that youth and families get to enjoy, from tennis courts to a new bathhouse to basketball courts and beyond. And that is a direct result of the hard work and the investment of Save the Harbor, Save the Bay, their staff, and the board. So very grateful for all you do. Joe, congratulations, and thank you for your service. Michael, congrats on your new role, and I look forward to working with you. And of course, I'd be remiss not to recognize Bruce, Patty, and Chris and their entire team for everything that they have done and continue to do for East Boston and our other metropolitan beaches. But of course, this work is not done alone. This work is done in partnership and in concert with community-based organizations. And we are so excited to recognize a whole host of East Boston organizations tonight. They are this year's East Boston Harbor Heroes, starting off with BCYF Marty Pino Community Center, as well as the BCYF Parish Street Community Center.
followed by the East Boston Neighborhood Health Center.
We have the East Boston YMCA,
We have the Friends of Belle Isle Marsh.
Harbor Keepers,
We have Neighborhoods of Affordable Housing.
Pierce Park Sailing Center.
And last but not least, Salesian Boys and Girls Club of East Boston.
Congratulations to all East Boston Harbor heroes, and special shout out to Donnie Todd, another wonderful East Boston resident. Congrats to everyone and thank you.
Thank you.